Okay, these are my Saturday pickups. I didn't go to any sales today. I just didn't want to bother. There were like 2 that I might have gone to, and when there's that few sales, it makes more sense to go to a flea market that's big like the Meadowlands. Usually I don't find much at the Meadowlands, but then again I don't usually find much at these sales that I go to. So it's a crapshoot, rolling the dice either way. Today I spent $215 on everything that you see here. One of the things that I bought I'm not going to sell. I got a lot of game stuff. Let me just show this stuff first. Well, actually I spent $216 because I forgot about something. I'll put that on the table over there. Alright. For $100 I bought these lights. These are Lowell Tota lights, and these are actually really good lights for tungsten, for lighting stuff tungsten. You could light room sets with them. You can put them on, because it's a big, wide, even light. You can put them on umbrellas, and they are Lowell Tota lights. On eBay, these sell, I don't know, anywhere from 50 to about 100 a piece. You can sell the cords by themselves. You can sell the lights by themselves. You can sell the bulbs by themselves. Basically, I spent about 33 a piece on them because 3 for 100. They all had bulbs, and that's what they close up this. They should have screens. You need protector screens on these sometimes, because if the bulb ever with tungsten lights, it's a lot of energy. These bulbs put out like anywhere from 250 to about 1,000 watts of light, so they get really hot. You can't just be handling this. See, here's a 500 watt one. These all seem to be 500 watts, so these put out a lot of light. Like I said, you could light room sets 300 watt. You could light room sets with these, 300 watt. You can do models and everything, because you can use umbrellas. It's just a really nice soft light. I already have about like 6 of them, and I don't even use them. But I felt it was so reasonable that in case I ever do need them, in case I set up multiple sets, leave them permanently, these are excellent for lighting. In case you're looking for good lights that are just wide, even light, you can use these even for jewelry. If you get a screen, you can put it through the screen. It's not going to have a hot spot in the middle. It's wide. You can pull it away. It's even wider because the light reflects off this silver screen too. Anyway, that's enough of that. Good lights, though. All right. You know what? I'll do games last. 3 enamel paintings by an artist named Diane. They're nicely done. They're kind of kitschy. Here's a girl with a donkey. Another girl, I don't know, maybe she's playing a lute with a kitten. She's doing something. Right. And here's a little boy, I think, shoveling snow. All by Diane. I'll look up the name. If I can figure out who it is, great. If not, I can probably put these 3 online for at least, if it's a good artist, I don't know how much I'll get. 20 bucks for 3, that's about less than $7 a piece. But I like enamel paintings. I like their kitschiness. I like the way they're made. I like how they're bright and they pop. I think whether or not I can figure out who the artist is, or if it's a special artist, I can probably get 100 for the 3 at the very least. And if it's a good artist, whatever. All right, here's the games I got today. I'm going to start with the games, and then I'll go to the consoles. I was surprised to find anything today, and the prices were actually pretty good. I have a feeling a lot of people didn't go, and they just don't want to be bothered with consoles. Consoles aren't really great to sell online. They're a pain in the butt. They're suited for flea market, and most times people are selling them for too much, I just got lucky. These games, I got a stack of PS3 games and PS4 games today, and the seller, I went up to him and I said, how much are the games, right? Because I just hooked up my PS3. I hadn't had it hooked up, so I hooked it up. I'm going to use it for Netflix, blah, 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 blah. All right. So I hook it up, and now I don't really have any PS3 games handy to play. So I said, I'll go get a game, right? So I say, how much are the games? And he says, $2 a piece. And I'm like, okay. I don't expect them to be that inexpensive at that particular flea market. I expect them to be like $5 and up a piece, right? So I start looking at them, and they look clean. I bought the PS4 last. I'm looking at them, and they all look clean. So I take this one, I take that one, Watch Dogs, St. Rose 4, and not really in this order, but I just start taking all the games. Far Cry 3. This one's actually sealed, unopened. again, I don't know if it has, and so is this one. And they put price new 20. So I know online, like I said, these games aren't even worth that much generally anymore. But I believe I can sell them at a flea market for at least $5. You know, maybe some of them a little bit more, maybe $4. Doesn't matter. Dead Space 3, BioShock 2, Batman, Arkham Originals, BioShock Infinite, Thief. One of the things I've been doing with this game here. This one's also new. Rattles on. So I've been selling them at least $5, and I tell people buy 4, get one free. Sometimes I go $4 free for 10, but again, $2. I'm not losing any money, and I'll just test them and take them out. Tomb Raider. I'm probably going to keep at least one of these for myself to play. Dead Space 2. I haven't had time to play anything lately, but Crisis 2, Final Fantasy 8. Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City. 2 complete. It says 2 games. Episodes from Liberty City. 2 complete something. Games. The Lost and well, whatever. God of War Collection. God of War and God of War 2. I always like God of War. The Walking Dead. This might be fun to play. It says Game of the Year. I don't know what year it is. What year is it? 2012. Resident Evil, Resident Evil 2, Revelations, and Red Dead Redemption. Game of the Year again. Let's see. Must not have been 2012, right? Sorry if I'm taking so long. I don't even know why I'm doing this. 2011. All right. And then after I took a nice stack, I left a couple of games. I don't know why, but I just was like, I tried to make it an even 40. But then after I saw the games, I figured, well, if he's selling those for 2, maybe he's selling the PS4 for like $4 or $5, right? So I said, how much are the PS4? He said, same price, $2 each. I'm like, okay. And like I said, I kept expecting him to say, to go, because he went and he asked somebody the price, and the guy said 2 apiece. I kept expecting him to come back and say, no, I made a mistake. They're not $2 a piece. They're like $5 a piece. Didn't, and I took my time. I waited, didn't rush. And the funny thing is, someone else was there, and he heard the $2 a piece price, and he even buy a game. So I was like, okay. Spend $1 on this. I bought this for my friend. You know who you are. We talked about me giving you some music. What I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to do the Meadowlands next week. All right. I'm going to put the music I was talking about. It's like a collection of hip hop. I'm going to put it on the scan disc, as long as the scan disc is working, and I'll just give it to you. You know who you are. Fats Domino CD, best stuff. All right. These are the consoles I got. I walk up to one vendor. I say, "How much is the Super Nintendo?" Right, $10. So I don't think it has a power supply. So I'm like, well, $10. Who cares, right? It's not rattling. Looks okay on the inside. Probably works. So for me, $10 is a fine price. Has this Super Pad controller. Looks aftermarket. I don't care. Doesn't seem to be rattling. No. So I'm sure that works, right? Looking around, and then it has some BS AV. I don't even know what the hell that. I don't even know what that is. It may not even go there. But I look around a little bit more, and it has oh, actually, this isn't the right power supply. This is to a Nintendo. But I was like, hey, it has a power supply, right? I didn't even look at it carefully. I just said, it's got tape on it. He says, just, it's part of it, $10. I go, great. So this actually, I'm going to give it to my friend. You know who you are. You can glue it together, and you can sell it online. I don't care about it. You know, I have aftermarket ones for this. And then it also came with this weird-looking multi-AV. These come in handy sometimes. They're not really easy to sell at the flea markets for some reason, you know. But I'll use it when I need, like, say, well, this is for a Wii. I like them better sometimes. It's like a PS3, a Wii, and an Xbox 360. I like them better when they have the GameCube ones, because you know, not that I have a problem getting the GameCube ones, but it's just a matter of going online and buying them. Okay. Same vendor. Had this dirty looking Dreamcast. I haven't had a Dreamcast in a while. Hopefully it works. I said, how much is the Dreamcast? He said $10, so it was the same price. They came with a controller, and I'm guessing this is a memory card. It says nothing on it. It kind of looks like a memory card, so it's nice to have a controller with a memory card. So we'll see. $10 it doesn't work. I'll give it to my friend. It's online. I think the most interesting thing I got today was this Xbox, original Xbox, and normally I don't. There were a lot of people with Xbox, and they were selling them all in the $20, $25 range with parts. This one, if it works, it's modded. I've never had a modded Xbox, so I'm really curious to see what games are in it. You can see they opened it up, they did their work on it, did whatever they did. It also came with this remote. The vendor had it for $40, and I had the money, and I was like, do I even want to mess with this? Because it's like, the only cool thing about this is it might have like a lot of cool games on it, right? So I said, what the hell, I'll go for it. If it doesn't work, I'll give it to my friend. Maybe he can do something with it. If it does work, it would be cool to have at least for a little while. And I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be on here. Is this like a flag and whatever? Must be some kind of sticker or something. I've never seen this one before, but so that's it. That's everything I got today. I don't believe I'll be doing any shopping tomorrow unless my wife finds a sale or two to go to. Like I said, I was surprised to find what I did today and spend as much as I did today, even though a lot of it was something I'm going to keep. But yeah, so that's Saturday. Tomorrow, we'll see. Maybe I'll find some. I don't know. In worst case scenario, I don't, and I'll post another video with some finds next week. Yeah, I'm at the Meadowlands. It's Saturday, and there are not a lot of vendors. I would say there's like one solid row back and forth, up and down, and then some people on the outskirts. Just not a lot of vendors today. So far I haven't found anything, but I'm not really looking very hard. I don't want to buy any nonsense. I got a lot of nonsense right now. So anyway, I'll keep looking. If I do find anything, I'll show it in the video. Like I said, there's not a lot of vendors here, and I really didn't expect to get anything. But I actually bought a couple of consoles. They're in the bags. I'll show them later, which was a surprise to me. Like I said, there's about, I guess, 3 solid rows of vendors here with old stuff that you might buy. Didn't really see any good game stuff except for the consoles I bought. Nothing too exciting, but it's pretty cold. It's like 28, 30 degrees this morning. That's why there's so few vendors here. Normally there's tons of vendors here. Anyway, I'm just going to keep walking around. I'm going to go down this aisle, see if there's anything I want. Actually, I didn't finish the other aisle, but I'll go there. Or maybe I'll get lucky and find something else.